Imagine if TikTok was banned? You think you're watching TikTok, but in reality, it's watching you. Yeah, those cute, fun little videos come at a high price. Your privacy. But now this app is banned permanently. And you might be better off without it. TikTok has taken over phones worldwide. It's been growing way too big, way too fast. In just 4 years, over 3 billion people have downloaded the app. What started as a lip-syncing video sharing service has become one of the world's largest media companies. Everyone in your family is probably scrolling through its videos right now. Why are your eyes so glued to the screen? Because the site's algorithm is constantly learning. It's dedicated to giving you what you want when you want it. Which is always right now. You've been feeding this beast your private data for years. So what has this monster become? Having all your personal information in the digital realm is a frightening concept. But for data brokers, it's big business. Data brokers are online companies that collect your personal information and sell it to anyone who can pay. And sometimes, these companies work with the bad guys. Epsilon, one of the largest data brokers around, was forced to pay millions of dollars back to victims after they knowingly sold user data to scammers. The scammers promised people fake prizes, auto warranties and even non-existent medical cures. That's why I'm glad to talk to you today about our sponsor, imagineup. This company works around the clock to request the removal of your information from these databases. It could take years to do this on your own manually. But through their advanced automated system, imagineup keeps your data off the market by conducting repeated, ongoing removals. They handle all the objections that the brokers might have and keep you updated through email every step of the way. All you have to do is sign up, subscribe and let them handle the rest. The best part is their service is risk-free for 30 days, so if you're not satisfied, you'll get a full refund. And the first 100 people to use code the WHATIF at the link below will get 20% off their subscription. Look, it's easy to get scared of the invisible threats online, but with imagineup, it's much easier to take action. Now, let's get back to the video. Listen, TikTok knows you better TikTok facts than you know yourself. But what do you know about it? Well, for one, its headquarters are located in Beijing, China. That means over 3 billion users' private data belongs to a company subject to the whims of a strict and often totalitarian government. And according to China's laws, if the government demands to see data, TikTok had better hand it over fast. Yeah, your digital life would be in the hands of President for life, Xi Jinping. Now, there's no evidence that TikTok is spying on you, so you can take the tape off your camera. But the app does collect information about your phone, your usage patterns and locations. It even uses third-party tracking services. Yeah, a certain foreign government always knows where you are. Now, as far as we know, China hasn't crossed any of these lines. But India wasn't taking any chances. India banned TikTok and other Chinese apps, claiming that China's government stole their citizens' data. Even former US President Trump flirted with banning the social media juggernaut. I mean, he chickened out, but imagine if the US banned TikTok today. Well, your favorite content creators would have to find new gigs fast. Some creators make hundreds of thousands of dollars per post. Pull the plug, and in just minutes, many of these overnight sensations would lose their fame and fortunes forever. But what about you and your not-so-famous friends? About 1/3 of the people on the platform use TikTok as a news source. Cutting people off from this information pipeline could be damaging. And these aren't just random videos strung together. TikTok has online communities based on sharing knowledge, life hacks, and medical advice. These groups and their creators would have to go to another social media platform, or they could disappear from the internet. And that's not the only way our culture could change. Remember, that algorithm is designed to give you that dopamine rush for hours on end. Unless or until a new app fills the gap, people might spend less time on their phones. As you might have guessed, that could actually improve society. In 2021, TikTok causing sociogenic illness, neurologists noted an uptick in the number of teenage girls experiencing symptoms of Tourette's syndrome, such as making sounds or movement they couldn't easily control. but they didn't have the disease. So what caused their new behaviors? They had a sociogenic illness. This phenomenon occurs when people in certain social groups exhibit bizarre symptoms without any medical explanation. The girls were watching so many videos on Tourette's syndrome and other disorders that they believed they had the syndrome. TikTok's algorithm gave the young women so much specialized content that it affected their minds and bodies. So without TikTok supplying this information non-stop, some people's mental health might improve. Now, the US federal government can't make a TikTok ban a nationwide reality. But if you use a device owned by the US government, a new law says you can't use it to access TikTok. And some states have banned the social media app from their government devices. Now, these bans are pretty meaningless. India banned TikTok, but anyone with a virtual private